Young Living founder and president D. Gary Young goes to great lengths to ensure that we provide the best frankincense essential oil. Frankincense resins are not equal in quality. On the open market, traders often combine species and grades of resin to sell to unsuspecting buyers. Resins of various shades and colours usually mean the frankincense has been combined from different cuts, different areas, and possibly from different years. Only trained experts like Gary Young and those partnering with Young Living understand the subtleties of purchasing resin. Ultimately, the purity of frankincense resin depends on the tree's location and on the weather at the time of harvesting. The best resin comes from trees that experience extremes. These Boswellia sacra trees produce the best resin because they're watered once a year during the monsoon season and then left to survive in the scorching sun. If the tree is not exposed to these extremes, then the grade of resin is compromised. If the grade of resin is compromised, the quality of oil extracted from the resin is lower. For frankincense essential oil to be effective in its therapeutic properties, the right balance of natural plant compounds must be present. Young Living takes great care in selecting the right frankincense trees to meet its stringent essential oil quality standards. Frankincense was the most valuable commodity of the ancient world. Only one man in the essential oil industry has made it his life's work to travel the Middle East in search of why frankincense resin still commands interest. D. Gary Young, founder and president of Young Living Essential Oils, was not content to order frankincense long distance. He traveled to Oman and Yemen, determined to find the best frankincense for his essential oils. Gary traveled to countries where foreigners were not always welcome to discover the heritage of this ancient resin. Gary's travels have taken him across the ancient frankincense trail that winds from storehouses in southern Arabia to ports in Egypt and distilleries in Israel. He retraced the steps of the camel caravaneers who took the precious commodity to Greece, Rome, Mesopotamia, and perhaps as far away as India and China. Along the way, Gary identified the ruins of ancient frankincense trade centers. Gary's adventure on the frankincense trail has helped him procure the best quality frankincense for Young Living members. Young Living understands the delicate practice of harvesting frankincense. Modern Arabians collect frankincense resin by hand, just as it was done thousands of years ago. The harvester takes a specialized knife and delicately scrapes down a small portion of the frankincense tree's bark. Milky liquid races to the surface, later solidifying into a delicate resin to keep the tree's precious water from escaping. After 10 days, the harvester returns, scrapes off the white resin, and cuts the tree a second time. With this cut, the frankincense resin, though still unusable, becomes more aromatic. Each cut produces a more valuable resin, with greater quantities of essential oil. When the harvester cuts the tree a third time, the resin comes out a yellow-brown color and is very aromatic. This is the valuable resin harvesters work so hard to cultivate. Harvesters cut the tree up to 7 times during the season, each cut producing more resin than the last. By going directly to the source, Young Living produces the highest quality essential oil in the world.
Hello. Let me take this off. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Hello. Let me go ahead and get the chat on the screen. And today's video, if you couldn't tell, it's about Young Living, my arch nemesis. I'm just kidding. I was in Young Living for 3 years and I got out last year in April. And oh, it's a whole moment. Kira is the one that sent me this Vimeo Zoom training video, and if you've watched a few of my Young Living videos, you may have seen the one that we did on the lady who was licking her cart during COVID. Oh, YouTube's gonna slap this video now. Anyways, so she's in this call. Some other people are in this call. Annie Hauser, it's her call. She's a Royal Crown Diamond. And so hello, Hall. I am going to pop the video in, local video. And this is the Kona Challenge Call. but we've got some health claims already from the beginning. Sorry, I'm trying to move my mic. Hello. Janet, Kelly, Shadow, Tanya. What's up? What's up? All right, let me go ahead. And I am doing this in Restream. I have to sort out some stuff with Ecamm, so I'm just doing it in Restream to make it easier. And here we are. If y'all don't know what Young Living is, it is a multi-level marketing company that was founded by Gary Young, and his wife is the current CEO of it. He passed away, I think, in 2018. And the interesting thing about that video about the resin was because Young Living has gotten some hot water recently about where they source their essential oils from, and it's not quite the exact same, or it doesn't seem like it's the exact same as what they tell the public. So that's why the melting face was on top of the video. Okay. Add. And I'm gonna, let's see, how am I gonna set this up? No. Should I be down here? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. It's just different. We'll do this. We'll do it like this. And I need to know if I'm going to try to keep the sound more the same. I have the video playing through Restream. It's not playing off my desktop, so we should have no issues. If there's an echo, I need to know earlier rather than later if possible, and I appreciate any of your help.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Blink,
All right.
blink,
So
blink,
first of
blonk
all,
if you can
I am
hear
going
it.
to introduce myself. I'm going to open up with a little bit about what this call is, because I think some of you guys, this is actually, we always do, our team, my name's Annie Hauser. We do a weekly call every single Tuesday night. Our team hops on, and with this announcement of this really fun Hawaii trip, a bunch of the Diamonds and I were talking, and we were like, why don't we all just get on a call tonight? Like tomorrow night, let's just do it. We'll invite all of our teams, and we will chat about why this is such a good time to get started with Young Living, why it is such a good time to become a brand partner with Young Living, and what this challenge that Young Living just announced, the Kona Challenge, which is Kona, Hawaii, yes, why this is such a good opportunity, and what you could, like, all the fun stuff, right? What are the prizes, what you can win, all the things, but also tangible ways to use this challenge as a tool for you to grow your business.
Oh, let me just quickly pause. The Kona Challenge that's going on is a trip that Young Living's attempting to do for their members. They do trips all the time. So let me just Kona Challenge Young Living. I'll just read you what they have to do. I'll have to find it. Never mind. I'll have to find it, and I wasn't prepared.
So first off, I just want to quickly introduce myself. I've been doing Young Living now for 8 years. It has totally changed my life, like most of you, if you guys are on this call. And why, after 8 years, will I not shut up about these oils? And why will I continue shouting it from the rooftops as to why these are—
we said it in the beginning, or I said it in the beginning, but Kira's the one that sent me this video for us to watch. So, hello, Kira.
They're so special, and why everyone needs to try them and why everyone needs to use them is because they work.
Kona's the
and
trip
I
they
had
announced
one
at the
of those
recent New Year
moments. It
kickoff.
literally brought me to tears just before this call started. My kids have been sick, like probably everyone in the world. Like, what's going on? And they're totally starting to feel better. It only lasted like 48 hours max. Like, thank you, oils and supplements and all the things.
What? Health claim.
I was laying Gray down to go to bed. And first of all day today, he has been begging me for the Duet diffuser, you know, the new diffuser, the atomizing one that doesn't use water, begging me. He has been like carrying it around and then like plugging it in, like wherever he goes next to him, because it's been helping him so much. And he laid down and went to bed and was like, Mom, is that diffuser on? Make sure that diffuser's on. Like he wanted that on. He wanted it next to his face. And then as he was laying down, he couldn't get comfortable. He was like stuffy. And just, when you lay down, you like can't get comfy. And he was getting so frustrated. And like, I could tell he just wanted to sleep. He's like, Mom, can you get me the snifflies? He's 8. Can you get me
Oh
the
my
snifflies?
God.
And I'm like, yeah. So I went, got him the snifflies. I put it on his nose. I put it here and I put it here and I put some on his pillow and he laid down. And like 2 minutes later, he looked at me like the light was off and he's like, Mom. I'm like, what? He's like, how do they do that? How did that work?
Oh my God. I don't How are they sick if you're using essential oils? Good question. I don't know if they necessarily claim they don't get sick, but still, it's just they just claim everything under the sun. And she is starting out. We're not even 10 minutes into this call, and she's already making health claims. I'll take stories that never happened for 800, Alex. Yes, Kelly. Humid air helps a sick kid. News at 11.
I'm like, how did what work? Like I was like, I'm like, how did what work? He's like, I can breathe. Like I can sleep. How do they do it? And I was like, I literally got tears in my eyes. I was like, I know. I know.
Did you get tears in your eyes because you knew this was going to be a great sales opportunity? Is that what was great for you? Sorry, I'm trying to fix my light. It's flickering. Sorry. Okay, press play. Oh my God.
They work. Thank you, Young Living. And 2 seconds later, he was asleep.
2 seconds?
Like passed out. Like
2?
you guys, why
Yep.
are we not shouting about these products from the rooftop? You want to know if it is time to be a brand partner with Young Living? Is it a good time? Yes. There is no better time because there are so many people in this world, in my neighbors. Like my neighbors don't even have oils. Like all the kids at my kids' school don't all have oils. Most of them do, but they're very,
I think she's probably just thinking this is going to be a great sales opportunity when I go on stories and tell how my kid could breathe after 2, half a second of taking essential oils.
They're very natural school. But like not when I go to the grocery store, I don't see all of my team. So that tells me that there are people out there suffering for no reason and need to be introduced to these products. So I will continue to shout it from the rooftop. And right now I'm gonna say one more thing before I pass it on. But man, like this contest is going to give us a way to just make it easy for our people to share about these products. Because in the end, we asked all sorts of things for Young Living. Young Living, can we have this new product? And they listen. Young Living, can we want, we want like more commission. Can you pay us more? And they're like, okay, let's figure this out. Yeah, actually, we'll give you 50% commission. Literally just started in November. More than any affiliate link you're ever going to get in the world. The most generous and stable comp plan. Like Young Living, can we have more bundles for loyalty rewards? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Like
the most generous and stable comp plan. Is this a trick? Is she joking? Here's why. It's not that stable because you can't keep products in stock. So how can you sell things consistently or develop a loyal customer base because things go out of stock all the time? I don't get it. I'm trying to fix this. I'm strobing for some reason. Let me. Sorry, guys. That's just as good as it's going to be. Sorry. Here we go.
Ask them and they deliver for us. And we already have the products. Like we already have the products. The products are the best in the world. They wouldn't have to give us any of the rest of this stuff and we could still sell it. Why? Because the products are the best in the world.
What?
They give us all of these things. And now they have given us this really fun incentive trip with prizes and all sorts of things to Kona, Hawaii. And it is going to be such a good teaching tool for us to get brand new people started, brand new people into the business, because there's so many things that every single person can win. Every single person on this call, every single person on your team can share oils with a few people and win a prize. And of course, lots of people will obviously go to Hawaii as well. So we want to really make sure that everyone is understanding how to do that and how to share this opportunity and what that really means. So I will go ahead and pass it on to Jamie.
Jamie.
Hi, it's so good to see everybody. Look at this, almost 400 people excited about Hawaii. So we know that some of you are just getting started. Some of you may have just come off of one of our opportunity calls. And so I just wanted, I'm a diamond with Young Living as well. I've been with Young Living for about 10 years. And I just wanted to share a little bit about the impact that this truly can have on not only your family, like the story Annie just told about the sleep and all the little day-to-day that these little bottles can do, but the impact that this can have on your life. And I always remind people that people come into Young Living for different reasons, right? It's not just like to win a Hawaii trip. The Hawaii trip is a perk. The Hawaii trip is a really fun extra. But people come in for the community, for this incredible, look at this, look at these vibrant people. We're over 400 people now. And this is just a small cross section. People come in for the purpose. Oh, my dog just ran through. So if we hear barking, excuse me. People come in for the purpose. They come in for the fun. They come in absolutely for the products. And some people are just looking for something that they didn't even know was missing. And I posted on my Facebook earlier, I'm going to quote myself, something along the lines of, sometimes one simple step forward changes everything. And so I think I'm really just going to leave it at that. I'm encouraging you all to dream big, to imagine you, if you want this Hawaii trip, if this is on your mind, I want you to imagine it and dream it and, you know, put it as the screensaver on your phone. But I also am going to invite you to remember how many lives you are going to touch along the way. And there was a cruise to Belize and Honduras. I don't know how many people, if you want to raise your hands or say, like, if you were there on that cruise. And I just have to tell you, like, a really funny thing, because when I first started Young Living, I heard Diamond talk about how she accidentally won a cruise. And I remember thinking, how on earth does someone accidentally win a cruise? That's silly. Like, that's impossible. Well, 8 years later, I accidentally won a cruise. And so before I knew it, I had qualified for the Belize and Honduras cruise, and I didn't even know. And the reason I didn't know is because I was just out there in my community, sharing these incredible products, sharing these stories, helping families sleep better, helping families with all the things that our Young Living products can do. And then what do you know? Young Living sent my husband and myself and a whole bunch of friends on this incredible cruise. So Young Living does not disappoint with these trips. I encourage all of you to dream like super big and pay attention to the tier.
And what do people pick up from her saying, oh, I accidentally qualified for a trip? That it's so easy to be successful in Young Living that there's not that much effort that you have to put in it. And that's painting to me, for my money, it's painting a false picture of how things work in Young Living. Yeah, apparently. I mean, if you have read their Clown Town did a live on it, but there's an oil Bible that they have, that I have, and there's stuff for everything in there. But they claim that oils help all the stuff that oils should not help with.
And the ways that we earn points, because the way we earn points for this particular trip is the way we change lives. It's getting the products into people's homes, it's helping people repeat order, and it's helping people promote. And we all know people need some extra cash in their hands right now. So yeah, so Audrey's saying, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Annie, That's all I have to say.
I think there's some limited studies on the impact of the olfactory system and certain smells, and it impacting your like blood pressure or heart rate or something, like being able to calm you. But I think There's not a ton of studies. I got bit yesterday, so my finger's hurting. Sorry. Ooh.
Okay, I think Jody, are you on yet and ready, or we might have to...
Jody.
I'm
There she is.
here.
There she is. Hi.
This is the lady who was licking grocery carts in the store during the vid, the panini. So, hey Harper.
I look like a horror film in my car right now, but this is the best I could do. A little thank you, by the way, Annie, for letting me hop in and chat for a second. So my son had basketball practice tonight, and I was like, I'm going to use a couple examples for my quick little chat here. Annie was like, okay, the call's at 6. I was like, okay, shoot, his practice starts at 7. Usually we leave the house at 6, which means I would get there at 6:30. So maybe I can hop on the last couple minutes, but oh shoot, now we have to pick up one of his teammates and take him to practice. So I rearranged the whole schedule.
Oh boy.
So that he could go for like an extra practice ahead of time. And then of course we get here and he's like, Mom, I forgot my water bottle. So I had to go get water. And so I was a few minutes late. But I'm going to use that as a little example as, are we doing the things and making it a priority with how we value this business?
Wow. I'm sorry. Showing up for a Zoom training that you're not going to get paid for, I mean, if you can make it, great. And if you can't make it, then don't come. And I have to let her keep talking. We won't.
How
get
we
through this video.
value sharing with people. I mean, put the contest aside. I was absolutely one of those people that won a cruise without even knowing it. So I'm going to share that experience too. But I just want you to first think about, we have things going on in our life every day, right? Like I see people in the car. I see Kelly, one of my diamonds, in her car right now. Are we choosing to make this opportunity a priority? Because that is a choice at the end of the day.
Ma'am, it's not an opportunity. It's not. Having to fill every single part of your life up with young living, that seems awful. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Oh, my Lanta.
We might have to rearrange our schedule a little bit. We might have to say no to something because this is a priority to us, because it fills us up. It gives us passion. So think about that first. Now, opportunity, this is also an opportunity. And I want to talk about freedom for a second, because those of you who know me know I'm very passionate about freedom.
Oh my God. She's passionate. I mean, okay. You're passionate about some kind of freedom, but whatever.
I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people here who are passionate about different kinds of freedom.
Thanks, Hall.
But this is an opportunity to step into freedom. So think about the people, and this might be you too, that you might be working a 9-to-5 job, right?
Oh my God.
And I used to work a 9-to-5 job too.
What about, so let me logic this out real quick. I know she's about to say, think about all the 9-to-5 people who are wasting away their life. Let me just ask you a question. What about sanitation workers? We need those people. What about surgeons? We need those people. What about physical therapists? We need those people. What about doctors and nurses and physician's assistants and engineers and I don't know. There's so many teachers, the people that you are swooping in and trying to say, oh, you are doing, you're wasting your life getting underpaid in a school setting when teachers are incredible and they're underpaid. But let's say we logic through Jody's point, and she's probably going to make it because I interrupted her before she could, that there's people who want to join an MLM opportunity. Well, who's going to fill those jobs that we actually need to keep society running functionally, effectively? Paramedics, policemen. I say policemen as a generic, like policemen and policewomen. The people who service the traffic lights, the energy workers, farmers. I mean, I know that's not technically a 9-to-5, but still. Veterinarians, vet techs, we need those people. God. Be like me. I'm so special for being on this call. Yep.
Meaning like corporate, like working for somebody else, trading time for pay. And we
Trading
can
time for
absolutely
pay.
have a
It's not just trading time for pay. They're actually offering a service that society needs and would not be able to function without that person or without that job. And bus drivers. And cafeteria workers. And janitors. I don't know.
lot of different avenues of income coming into our world or our sphere.
Trade your time
And
for
that
free
is
with me.
that's the beauty of this is, are we looking at this as an opportunity to
No.
be able to not only step into more freedom, meaning we have more that we get to do that we would not be able to do if we were a slave to the 9-to-5 every day, right?
A
And there are
slave to the
people that are
9
in
to
jobs
5?
right now, absolutely, that are very fulfilling to them. I can think of people.
It's not just fulfilling to them. It is a job that is necessary for society. That doctors save lives, nurses save lives. Our sanitation system and that we have people to work it keeps society healthier as a whole because we're able to process through waste like we need to. God, she comes across as so uppity and she does not seem to care that we need people in these jobs, and she talks about them like they are such a low level type of person who is participating in the 9-to-5 or whatever because they're not in Young Living. Get out of here. Get out of here. She's telling you need to give up things like she did, being at your kid's game so you can have freedom.
For example,
Ugh.
of like in the healthcare field, it's a very service oriented type of position that you care about people. You feel like you're making an impact.
You feel
Very
like-
similar to a lot of the things
Wow.
that we do and we have the opportunity to do. And though I want you to think about this, which is, what are we doing outside of maybe what our world has always been? Maybe like that 9-to-5, like
we I know not for everyone, but in terms of there's more people who live now because of the medical services than have ever lived in the history of the world. We have advanced more people, and I'm not saying that everyone has access to medical care. I'm saying that overall, we can operate on babies in the womb that help them live that who would not have lived before. So if you're talking about in the entirety of history, we're in a very good time right now while we still need to pivot and fix a lot of shit too. God. I'd rather be a slave to a 9-to-5 than my phone 24/7.
like kind of that structure or whatever it is. What are we doing when an opportunity comes along that gives us the ability to add more freedom to our life? So that can be time freedom, that can be financial freedom. I want to bring up this example too, because recently we had an experience at a doctor's office, and we don't go to the doctor very often at all. And this wasn't for like an illness or a sickness, this was something else. But I thought to myself, 10 years ago, I would have never thought about the fact that it's okay to not have traditional insurance. Meaning, I never would have thought, that would have scared the bejesus out of me to think about, wait a minute, you mean people don't have insurance? What do you do? Like, you mean people don't go to Kaiser and pay $10 for a copay and just get whatever they want? Because like, that's the world I grew up in, right? Like my parents had Kaiser, so that's why I use that example. But now it's a totally different viewpoint of being able to look at that and go, but we have freedom and opportunity to be able to choose different avenues. And I just use insurance as an example of that because we don't subscribe to traditional insurance anymore. We have this freedom and this flexibility to be able to choose the.
We don't subscribe to traditional insurance anymore because Young Living doesn't offer insurance. This is so harmful. She's preying on poor people who don't have insurance. Yep.
path that we want, but that's what opportunity brings you. Okay. So now write down the word opportunity, because that's a really big, important word.
I'm in my car. I didn't have the time or the respect to be in an office setting to be able to speak to everybody who decided to join this call. But I assume that people are going to be wanting to take notes while I'm speaking. Sit down, ma'am. I guess she's already sitting down, but just stop it.
Because opportunity doesn't come along very often. What opportunity gives us
Hi,
is
Sam.
it gives, can you guys hear me okay? Somebody said they
Sorry, I
can't
didn't mean to
hear.
yell.
You can hear
I'm
me,
excited.
Annie?
Hello.
Okay. What opportunity gives us is
Forget it.
it gives us options. Leveraged
Katya.
income gives us options. Okay. So because we're talking about a contest that you can win here, now I want you to think about
Apparently.
what this contest is providing you in terms of opportunity that you have no idea what it could help you step into. Meaning, maybe that will be you, and that can be you, not just maybe that will be, that absolutely can be you, that where you go, hey, now I've got another stream of income coming in that's giving me more opportunity to be able to choose X, Y, or Z, where I don't feel like I'm tied to this or tied to that, or I have to do this or I have to do that. That is the power of opportunity. Opportunity basically opens the door to freedom, guys. It opens the door to freedom every single time. And then you have these things called lightning moments. Have you?
What culty shit are we listening to right now? I'm trying so hard not to cuss. I'm trying so hard. I know I still am. Oh my God.
Have you guys ever heard of the?
I'm just remembering what that feeling of looking for an opportunity or looking for a different financial avenue or adding something to my income and being in that spot. And there's people on this call who are in that spot who are probably eating up what she is saying. And for me, feeling big feelings, I don't like people manipulating the way people feel to personally profit. I don't like it at all. And this is what she seems to be doing too, preying on phobias, shining up freedom and getting people excited about whatever, being able to earn money from wherever, and being able to fix all of their health problems with essential oils. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. Bye, Hall. Thanks for catching a little part of the live.
The term a lightning moment? Let me know if you have. And I'm going to bring up my cruise experience in terms of a lightning moment. So this was back probably in 2014, 2015. Actually, it was before 2015. And I was a platinum at the time. I had no idea I won a Mediterranean cruise. And this is also the time where I had no idea the comp plan. All I knew was it was really cool to share oils and teach about oils and have people in my home. And it was really fun to enroll people and see their stories and see their lightning moment or lightning kind of moments with health, right?
You're good, Amy.
Or their aha moments. And so I won this cruise to the Mediterranean. I didn't know, I knew maybe 2 people in Young Living at the time. Didn't know anybody. Scariest experience of my life to say, okay.
You won a cruise by, I'm guessing, signing up a bunch of people for Young Living, yet you only knew 2 people in Young Living? What about your downline that you recruited to win this trip? Is that a dumb question for me to ask? Because that doesn't make any sense. By definition, if you sign people up to be a brand partner in Young Living, they would be in Young Living, would they not? I'm insulin dependent, so no insurance doesn't sound very glamorous to me. Yep. My partner is too, Katya. No insurance is a death wish for many. Yep. And this lady not only shares really dangerous information, she shares inaccurate information and makes claims like camel's milk cures autism. She said that in one of her stories. We did a video on it. It was awful.
Hey, honey, we won this cruise to the Mediterranean. Do you want to go with me? I have no idea what we're doing, but we won and I have no idea how I won, right? So it actually is very true that you can.
I have no idea how I won. Again, painting the picture that it's so easy to be successful and win trips for this stuff. Earning the amount of points you need to get on these trips, it's a lot. You have to sign people up, you have to sell or have them buy volume from the company, or you have to get customers who buy volume from the company. And you have to do that for lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of points. So it's not, oh my gosh, I didn't know what happened. Okay, you can say that, but I personally don't believe her.
Can win things and not know because you're doing the things every day.
Exactly, Carly.
That sets you up to grow a business in a very sustainable way. Okay. So the lightning moments
that
come
makes sense.
when you don't know it. That cruise
That makes sense.
was a lightning moment for me that I had no.
So my upline in Young Living, not my direct upline, but I was in the downline for Brooke Kristen, and she several years ago, and she may still be, she was the top recruiter in Young Living for a long time. She was recruiting upwards of 500 people a month, if not more. And she would stack 6 levels down. She was building her husband's leg. She was building her best friend's legs underneath her. And if you were within her 6 lines, meaning that you were at the 5th spot, she would stack under you because she still wanted to get paid on those people ordering from the company and get the bonuses for building people to silver. So that makes sense. I did not think about her having big recruiters on her team.
No idea until I looked back. Hindsight is always 20/20, right? So I look backwards and I go, oh, I won that cruise because I was sharing, because I was teaching, because I was connecting people with people, because I was hosting people in my home, because I was caring about serving people about their health. That was doing those actions set me up for a lightning moment that will never come again, meaning it never comes again the same way. Lightning moments happen all the time in our life and in our business. But the thing is you never know when a lightning moment is happening because you're in it. You only realize the lightning moment after the fact. And you start to look at that and you go, oh, I set myself up for that. I set myself up to receive the lightning moment. It was there.
No.
This Kona opportunity is an opportunity.
I set myself up to receive a lightning moment. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And now she's going to tell people what they need to do so that they can have the magical Young Living moment.
For a lightning moment to happen to every single one of us. But you have to be in the position to recognize that this is your opportunity for a lightning moment. And so that means you're doing the actions every day that are going to set you up to receive that.
This is so manipulative because she's going to tell people, this set me up for a lightning moment, this set me up for a lightning moment, this set me up for a lightning moment, this set me up for a lightning moment. And if you have these things, then you will be ready and primed for a lightning moment, not ever telling them that lightning is not going to strike because they're at the bottom of a pyramid. Okay.
But if we're not doing those daily actions, then that lightning moment goes away and we never realized we had that right in our laps. So I want you to just really think about this as a lightning moment. And I also want you to think about in your career with Young Living so far, maybe you're new, maybe you've been around for years. I'm almost on 10 years, you guys. There are still lightning moments that are happening in my business because I'm doing the 3 pillars every day. The 3 pillars is very simple. It's you're doing stuff every day in an effort to share with people. You're growing your sphere of influence every day. We all have that opportunity. And that opportunity, again, opens up the door to freedom. And it opens up the door to receive a lightning moment. And pillar 2 is helping our current customers step into loyalty. That's also a part of this contest, right? Is the loyalty. And that's the foundation of your business. Without loyalty, it's not actually leveraged income. It's trading time for pay
Without
to have somebody
loyalty?
come in, order something, and then go away. That's like trading time for pay in a 9-to-5 job. So teaching people the value of loyalty. And then your third pillar,
DMOs,
I'm really making it
DMOs,
super
yep.
simple. There's more to it, but your third pillar is helping people step into ranking up themselves and share. All of that is a part of this contest for Kona. So when you stick to the 3 pillars and you don't get blinded by the shiny objects out there, oh, go do this, go do that, go do this. No. Put your blinders on. Be focused.
Put your blinders on, be focused, don't look at any of the red flags, and continue buying into your upline's commission check. Okay, got it. So clear, Jody.
Step into the 3 pillars and make sure you're doing those every single day and receive the dang
You don't
lightning
know,
moment
Chelsea.
that is ready for you because it's there. But again, you're not going to know it until you look backwards and you go, that was my momentum. Lightning moments create momentum. Momentum is elusive. It only comes every
Lightning moments create momentum, but lightning never strikes the same spot twice. But this is not guaranteed that you are going to receive a lightning strike if you do these DMOs. Okay, you're clear. Clear as mud, Jody.
every so often. And that momentum is what catapults your business into duplication, right? Just massive duplication comes
Guys,
from
anyone have any
momentum.
ranch
So
dressing?
there you go. You're going to get a lightning moment with this opportunity for going to Kona. I can promise you that. All right. That's my spiel.
Someone take the call back from her.
Annie, do you just want me to go ahead? Okay, I get to talk.
Can I just say this for a second? I'm not trying to be picky, but here we are being picky on the internet. If you're running a Zoom call, this is just me being me. I would imagine that you're the host and that you're the person transitioning guests from one to the next. You're saying, thank you so much, Jody. Appreciate what you said. I think we had or heard these nuggets, blah, blah, blah. And now we're about to listen to, and now it's Amanda's turn or whatever her name is. And gear up and get excited because she's gonna whatever it is. So then you give the next guest time to unmute and get ready. And you also take out those awkward pauses from the last guest. That's just forget it. I guess it doesn't matter. Everyone just like, just go. It's your turn. Okay, got it.
Talk about the prizes and what we're earning.
I don't know what
And
her
let me
name
see
is.
here if I can figure out how to share my screen.
Look at all the oils behind her. Look at all those products. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Because I have some graphics for you to look at.
Oh boy. Graphics. Oh, we're
Give
going to
me
look at
1
this. We're going to look at this.
second.
No, I don't want to be this. I don't wanna
Okay.
be big. There we go.
Can y'all see that?
Yes, we can. Press present.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
we're not going to press present because we're sharing this straight from the Facebook page. Can I just say this for a second? If you're a Royal Crown Diamond in Young Living, can someone make a good PowerPoint presentation? People are giving up their time to do this for free, and we're sharing it straight from
here
Facebook.
is how you earn points. And the really cool thing is Young Living has thought of everyone here.
Oh boy, have they?
I think some of you are in this for the free oils. Some of you are in this for the traveling. And let me just say, I had my very first trip to Hawaii paid by Young Living in April, and it was amazing, totally worth it. Loved going to the farm. But I love the fact that you can do certain activities and know for sure that you're going to get oils. Or if you're like, you want to go the whole way, go to the top and earn the trip, you can do that too, or you can get it all. Okay. So you get 1 point for every person that you enroll with a 100 PV order. And then you get 3 additional points when their order is on loyalty rewards. So if you enroll somebody with a 100 PV order and that first order is a loyalty rewards order, that's 4 points. Okay. And I'm going to give you a recipe a little bit later on how to get to 20, 30, and 40 points when I cover that in a minute. But you also get 5 points for each new rank you achieve, and you will get 5 points for each new rank that a personally enrolled brand partner achieves. So lots of different ways to get points, and they all add up. I know in the past when Young Living's done something like this before, they create a leaderboard where we can see how many points we personally have
Very
earned.
good point, Heather.
I mean, I think it would be a good idea to track your own as well, but once it becomes official after.
So free oils. So this is how, at least when I was in, if you bought a certain amount of money per month for oils, they would give you free bonus. Like they'd give you free gifts. Sometimes it was oil, sometimes it was supplements, whatever. In these competitions, if you get a certain number of points, you get, I think, the entire collection of oils. If you get a certain number of points, you get Ningxia for a year. If you get a certain number of points, you get whatever. So it's like prizes by signing people up, by re-signing up a person who had gone inactive, by, you know, a certain amount of volume, stuff like that.
Like commission passes, then it will be on the leaderboard and you can see where you're at officially from Young Living. So I'm going to pull up the next slide here. So at 20 points, you are getting $253 US in free oils. That's a 5 ml highest potential, a 5 ml Palo Santo, a 15.
5 milliliters is small. Let me grab a bottle for you and I'll show you. These are 5. They're very, very small. 5 milliliters. And if you're not in America, you probably know how little amount that is. It's only about 65 drops of oils in this bottle. So big whoop. You're going to be getting highest potential. Highest potential smells awful. Okay?
ml Peace and Calming. Oh my word, that oil is so amazing. I walked into the bank last week and I got a message later that day from the bank lady who said, please tell me what you were wearing because that oil was so amazing. I was like, I love it. And then an exclusive bamboo oil case. Okay. At 30 points, when you get 30 points, you get everything you get at 20 points plus Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood 15 ml, Dreamcatcher Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood 5 ml, Dreamcatcher 15 ml, and Valor 15 ml.
Oh boy.
And then at 40 points, it's $1,273 worth of free product, all of the oils I previously mentioned, and Neroli 5 ml, Sacred Frankincense 5 ml, Melissa 5 ml,
it is Chelsea,
and Jasmine 5 ml. So a lot of.
I don't think I got it before they were popular, but I've had it for a couple of years now.
Stuff. I am going to give you the recipe on how to get to 20 points. So if you enroll 5 people with a 100 PV order on loyalty rewards, that first order, you will have 20 points. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I don't think we covered this yet in this call. The contest started January 1st and goes through June 30th.
You know, if I was going to do this PowerPoint presentation, not that it matters, but I would have cut up each of those sections and had it big on the side, and I would show each oil that you were going to get if you got those certain amount of points so that people could actually see what they were getting. I would have made a PowerPoint, at least out of respect for people giving their time for free on another Zoom call. God. Oh. Okay, Kira. They could write them off on their taxes when they buy them if they're for the business, but if they go bad, it's considered a loss for the business. Interesting. Christina, if is Corinthians there? Hello to Corinthians too.
So you have a full 6 months to get these 20 points or 30 points or 40 points or more. We're going to keep going because I do want to tell you about.
She is doing a presentation out of a Facebook album right now, and I cannot get over it.
The Hawaii part of it.
Look, if you're not good at graphics, go on Canva, type in PowerPoint presentation, and you can make a slide, and someone has already made a cute little deal for you. And guess what? Young Living uploads all of their files as transparent PNGs, so you don't even have to cut them out on Canva. And you could lay them on top of your PowerPoint slide. You know what I'm saying? I just can't.
But to qualify for 30 points, you want to enroll 8 people with their orders on Loyalty Rewards, and you'll get 4 points for each enrollment.
Yep.
Which means
exactly, Chelsea.
The 30 points. Okay. And then for 40 people, you want to enroll 10. For 40 points, you want to enroll 10 people with 100 PV order on Loyalty Rewards, and that will get you your 40 points. That's not bad.
Yes,
broken
MF.
across 6 months. That's like about two a month, 3 a month. Very, very doable. Okay. So here's the Hawaii details, prizes and ranks. So hopefully you can see this.
Mute.
Ranks 1 to 25 get the round trip economy airfare for 2, 1 room at the Hilton Village Resort, a choice of select excursions for 2.
She's reading off this slide right now.
And exclusive VIP perks and special gifts. If you rank 26 through 100 in the contest, and these are the people with the most points,
Seriously.
you get, again, round trip economy airfare for 2, 1 room at the Hilton, and a choice of select excursions for 2. If you rank 101 through 300, you get round trip airfare for 1, a room at the Hilton, and a choice of the select excursions for 1. If you rank 301 to 600, you get a year's supply of Ningxia Red. How cool is that? And if you rank 601 to 1000, you get a 1-year supply of Thieves products. I don't know what all that includes, but I'm sure.
I don't know what all that includes, but I'm going to talk about it anyway on this training that people are showing up to for free. Is she a diamond? Her name is Melissa Stoltzfus. I consider anyone in a multi-level marketing company who is that rank to be a public figure, so I'm going to look at this. Melissa Stoltz. Oily people love. Oh, this is her Instagram. Oh my god. Oh my god. A giver and receiver of grace, Young Living Diamond. Oily people love biz. Essential oil bottle volume loss elimination. As previously announced, Young Living's chain engineering operations and quality teams are working Young Living's new essential oil cap system project. So it had a stopper before, and it doesn't have a stopper now. So would that not mean that more oil is going to spill out? What? We expect that within the next 4 to 6 weeks, a select group of oils will be delivered with this new cap system. Once fully implemented, say goodbye to significant outgassing and volume loss. I don't see how... Oh, maybe it's just a different cap. Okay. Sorry, let me show you what I'm looking at. Window? Share? The one on the left is what I have. Oh, I can't open this. So you see how there's a... Maybe you can't. You see how there's a stopper in there? I guess they've replaced both. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I was trying to see if she was a Royal Crown Diamond, but she is a diamond, so... Come on. There we go.
Sure, it's
we're
a pretty
back.
nice stash.
Oh my
I
God,
think this is
wait.
the last of my
Teaching a class on natural first aid remedies, 11923. Let me know if you want an invite. Wow.
slides that I have here. Let me turn.
Chelsea.
I'm not even sure how to turn the screen share off.
Hi,
Let me see if I can find
Corinthians.
it. Okay. Well, I'm going to pass it on to the next person. I didn't get to check if there were questions, but hopefully the others were helping to answer questions in the comment box. So, Allie, are you up next?
I'm ready. I am here. Thanks. Well, I'm honored to be here with you guys, and I'm really excited about where we are going with this contest, because I love a contest that has the end game in mind. And the end game in mind is a sustainable long-term business with Young Living that you can feed your family, clothe your family, do all the important things in life, and have time and financial freedom. So I'm in a few chats, just a few chats. As many of you guys know, these days we're all in all the chats. And I was in one and someone said, oh, wow, like it's going to be really hard to rank up. It's a big, jump to my next rank. And then I said, no, you're missing the magic sauce of this contest. The magic sauce of this contest is that if you help others rank up, you get 5 points for every person you help rank up. And that is honestly the best part of Young Living's model in the first place, is that there's never competition with our teams.
So you get points for helping others rank up. So is that like a subtle focus or a not so subtle focus on recruiting? Is that? Because that seems like what it is to me. That seems like Young Living's endorsement on recruiting being the number one way to earn income in Young Living. And they're rewarding that behavior with the contest tiers in this situation.
Our goal in Young Living Life is to help others be successful. And in turn, we are successful by helping others, which is the most beautiful business model ever. I came from corporate America. I was one of very few women in corporate America, and it was very cutthroat. I felt like everyone was hedging to be the one woman who got the notoriety, whatever. And I just hated that feeling. What? And it's just the absolute opposite. So
you're going to take your own individual experience and say that's how it is for everyone in corporate America? I'm not saying it's perfect for women in corporate America. I'm just saying that I don't think that's how statistics work in a situation where you can say this was my experience, so that's what it must be for everyone. I don't think so.
Now, and so I'm so thrilled that this contest just reinforces the absolute beauty of the network marketing plan, is that as you help others rank up, you in turn rank up too. So I want you to think about that. If you personally enroll a new person on loyalty rewards, you get, 3 points, right? Now let's help that person enroll a couple people that same month, and you've just gotten 5 more points for helping them hit their first rank of star. So if you can help every single person you enroll from now until June hit star, think of how many points you can get for just for that. Now let's take it a little further and let's help them hit senior star or more, and help them help their others do the same. So help all the peoples. That is exactly true, Jody. So I just want you to think about the magic behind this is that if we're focusing long-term, this contest is set up to help us focus on those skills, those actions that are going to help us be successful for life with Young Living. So I know for me, I have a lot of red. If you haven't done the color personalities yet, reds are very driven. And so I love the thought of being the top enroller. Like that is just, whatever. That is just built in my DNA. That is just how I'm wired. I also can't help but share all the things with all the people. So there's just, that happens inevitably anyway. But if I only focus on enrolling people and not helping others be successful in their business, I will never be successful in Young Living. I can enroll 7,000 people a year. And if I don't help those people become successful, I cannot have long-term success in this business.
Stop. No, you can't. That's it.
You can't have success in this business. Sorry.
That's why they couldn't hear you.
Background noise here.
Now it's working.
They're not supposed to. Okay.
Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to cover with you. I will share one slide here. If you haven't seen this yet and you know how to take a screenshot, I would like to just share this, what Melissa went through here.
Oh my God. Another screenshot? What? So I think that she 1557933. So she's an earlier, because Brooke's numbers starts with a 2. Ellie Raskin. I'm trying to see what her rank is. I'll press play while we're looking.
This is a great little summary of the ways to earn points, but this is just a generic overview of ways to earn points. You can do mix and match of all the different ways, so don't get hung up on this strategy. If it were me, it is me.
I think that Kira is the only person that's going to care about this, but look, therapeutic grade essential oils and natural health. This is Naturally Allie's website, the lady who's talking on the call right now.
I'm going to be helping all my personal enroll rank up. By the way, I'm going to help all the people I didn't personally enroll too, because that's just smart business. Okay, so with that, Annie, you want to give it a wrap?
Yes. Okay. So I just wanted to point out too, you guys, this call is full of Young Living diamonds. If there's any other diamonds, platinums, golds, anybody really on the call who wants to jump in and say something, like, we would love to hear from you. But I just want to say, like, do you know how special this is? That, like, I want you guys to.
Do you know how special this is? You're going to tell us how we're supposed to think about something? No, thank you.
To really know. This is how Young Living is as a company. This is us all banding together. A lot of you guys maybe don't know what, like, if you're brand new, what like a cross-line friend means. It means someone who is somewhere else in the network of Young Living, does not directly impact your business whatsoever. There are probably 20 at least diamonds I can see when I look through on this call right now that have nothing to do with each other's businesses. Nothing. Except we all love Young Living, and we all love each other, and we want Young Living to be in every single home. And we come together as all of Team Young Living to share these kinds of things for you guys. That is how passionate we are about it. And that is something that I will shout that from the rooftops. We have something so special here. So, like, this is it. We're so excited to dive in with you guys. There's so many more resources coming to you guys. This challenge just got launched. We just found out about it on, when was that? Saturday, and then it was announced Sunday, or vice versa, whatever. So there is going to be so many more resources coming out for you guys. that you can use, things that can help you step by step work through this. But the one thing I want to tell you is do not be scared. Do not be scared to share about your oils. Do not be scared to tell people what they need, because you will help someone for that and you will be better for that. Do not be afraid to tell people about this opportunity, and let's get more oils in everybody's home. So I will share this Zoom call as well. I will share the link to this. Unless I see so many diamonds on here. Are there any other of the diamonds that want to jump in that are in this call? Because I see you all. Just let me give it a minute in case anyone else wants to share.
Or at least 20
I just wanted to add in and
Please
reiterate really what everyone else said, but it truly does happen just inevitably as you show up.
Now my question is, did they pay for the Zoom room that has space for more than 500 people? That would be my first question, but I'm sure that they didn't get enough people to get on.
Up and work your business the way the company has set us up to share and serve others. The Mediterranean cruise, I just totally could copycat that story from Jody. That's exactly what happened to me. I was growing and showing up and serving and helping, educating my customers, and the points just kind of accumulated. I think sometimes when we hyper focus on points and then we get caught in the comparison trap, or we start that self-sabotage, it's so easy to go down that trail. Whereas I love the 3 tiers that Jody highlighted, and just helping us remember the core foundational principles of building our business. And I was just writing down too, for those that are reds or motivated by numbers to just help with calculations, that I want to go back and calculate what that would actually help earn the people on my team when they are chasing those points in the oils. What does that look like in terms of commissions for them? So I think when you're onboarding someone new, or they're kickstarting their business, it might be helpful for them, now that we have 50% of month one, for them to see what does that mean in numbers for them to help supplement their income right now if they were to.
I have the 2021 awards pamphlet that they made to recognize the Royal Crown diamonds, and it's not as many pages as I thought it was going to be.
Go after those oils, what could that also do for their income? So thank you so much, Annie, for hosting this, and to all the diamonds that jumped in tonight.
Hey guys,
thank you.
It's Lindsay. I wanted to jump in, Annie. Hello. Sorry I was a little bit late because I was putting my youngest to bed and he was taking his time. But hey guys, I wanted to jump in and just say something that I heard during the kickoff that I think really made a lot of sense. And that was that sometimes the timing of when you talk about something is maybe not the right timing. And when you think about timing for now, when people have gone through in the past couple of years, the timing for oils is now. And if you feel like, okay, I've exhausted everything I can talk about and I have nothing else that I could possibly say to get someone's ear, I want to encourage you to understand that this time is a different time, and that people are ready right now to hear about what you have to say. And so I want you to dig deep and to find that energy again, that excitement, because when you started, you were super excited, right? Because it was all new and you were learning all these new things. And I don't know about you, but I am the type of person that when I'm learning something new, that is when I'm in my share zone. That is when I am in a place where I am super excited to talk to people about what I'm doing, because that's like when I get so excited. And I just want you to get back to that place and realize that people who were never going to listen to you about oils 3 years ago are ready now to hear about them. And those people are the people that you need to speak to, and to speak to with the same energy that you had, in a different time. And so I encourage you to come up with new things to learn about. I have found new life actually in the past couple of weeks in looking at fresh milling flour. And I was so excited that Young Living was talking about the einkorn, platform because I was already so excited and sharing about that because I was learning how to do that. And I was buying, flour and berries and, all these different things and learning about new recipes. And for me, that puts me in a place of excitement when I'm learning and I'm curious. And so I totally encourage you to pick up something new that you haven't ever really focused on with Young Living. Keep it simple, of course, but find that energy, find that positive space, that excitement, and know that people have an ear to hear now, maybe something that you didn't think they would want to hear a few years ago. So I hope that helps, and adding on to everything, beautiful things that everybody else has shared. But I hope we can kind of ground ourselves in that excitement and curiosity and know that there are ears to hear now that were not before.
Kira, I found a digital copy of where she was talking about My Word Made Flesh. I know you already have it, but I'm okay. Sorry.
I think Darlene was going to hop on and then Katie, right?
I'm just going to put it in your
Hey.
Discord.
Oh, hi, Team Lionel. Oh, my goodness. It's so awesome to see everybody. First thing I want to say is thank you so much to Annie for opening this up to us. You guys might see different things when you get
I'm
on the
sending it to you.
interwebs, but one thing maybe you don't see is how loving and how giving most of these diamonds are with each other. Constant sharing, constant blessing, constant giving, constantly opening up doors, constantly sharing resources. And it is an amazing network, dare I say a remnant, that is going to start a massive flame. And the flame, I can feel it bubbling. And that's actually what I wanted to mention is one of my passions is duplication and stars. If you focus on stars, you are going to be focusing on creating embers at the bottom of a pile. And what that's going to do is that is going to bless your senior stars. And then that's going to bless your executives. And then that's going to bless the on and on and on and on and on. And that is how a huge fire grows. So I see so much, but it's 5 points for helping people rank up. So the one, remember, it used to be like accidental stars, right? So now we have to be more intentional, help people sign up as brand partners and help direct them toward becoming a star.
Hold
And
on,
I
think
really
I
see
found
that
it
as a great way
again.
to grow a flame, just as another angle on all of these great tips that were shared. And thank you again, Annie, for opening this up to our teams.
Katie, did you want to hop on real quick?
Is it okay if I do?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so I just wanted to give encouragement to people that are brand new to the business, because I am somebody who I started in May of 2020, and then the Dream 500 was announced in, I think it started in August. It was like August, September, October or something. And I ran hard and I ended up earning the trip to Bora Bora. And that was me just starting out in this business. Didn't even have my eyes set on Bora Bora. I really just wanted the free oils. So I just started sharing and running. And the first leaderboard came out and I was like 425 or something. But I was on the leaderboard and I was hyped. So I kept going. And the thing about being a new person is that you have an entirely new warm market that your friends and family or whoever you send your kids to school with or your teachers don't have oil, may not have oils yet. So don't look at this as like, oh my God, I'm just new, I can't get there. Look at it as I'm new, none of my people know about these products, I can get there. So this is just, I think some new people can be discouraged and be like, oh, I just started. But in reality, you have a great opportunity in front of you to run for it and build your business along the way. And that Bora Bora run,
I don't either.
like morphed my entire, it changed my entire life, quite honestly. Like right now I'm home full time. I was a nurse. Now I've left nursing since then.
Oh.
And it gave me the confidence and the motivation and the opportunity that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So
if you're a nurse, thank you for everything that you do. And I know that many people in the medical field are overworked and underpaid, and a lot of facilities are understaffed. And I can imagine it is a high stress, emotionally and physically hard job to do. And people and MLMs preying on you is awful. And I hope that more people tell teachers and people in the medical field and essential workers like how much we appreciate the hard work that they do, because just stories like this are showing like, oh my gosh, here's an out in Young Living and here's a sure thing, and it's not a sure thing.
I'm just encouraging everyone to run for it, run for the oils, run for the free Ninja Thieves, and run for the trip, because you never know what can happen. Thank you, guys.
Okay, I am feeling so fired up. I am so excited. I am going to replay this call and rewatch this. As soon as I get the link, I'll share it with you all, and I'm going to come back and take notes because I feel so fired up and I am so excited. So thank you guys all for joining us tonight. I'm so happy to be able to hang with everybody, and just I feel so fulfilled and filled up. So thank you guys so much. Best community, and we'll see you later.
Okay, well, remove source. That was a call from Annie Hauser, and apparently there's a big here. Well, let me just go into Magic Makers and see what's going on over there. 1 second. I'm gonna share it with y'all if I don't end up doxing myself. Magic, grapefruit and gold. Collab Bash virtual ticket is live. You will not want to miss these speakers. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab this ticket and I'll let you know. Do we want to stream this? I do. Okay. Welcome. What should my name be? I'll just match all my stuff in Young Living. Nope. Choose my own password. Sorry, 1 second. Trying to be good about can I add to cart? Here we go. Here's the cart. What a bad website. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this. Oh my god. Okay, yes. Hopefully this works. It's working. Hold on. I was not invited to this. Holy. 140 people are going to this? All right. How do I make this go smaller? I don't know how to hide this stuff though. All right, we'll just take the risk. We'll take the risk. I don't think my name's anywhere. Okay. Here we go. Let me make this shorter though. So it can be there. I don't think anything is showing. Okay. I know that's showing. This is in Grapefruit and Gold Magic Makers. It's a private group. I never left it for some reason. And here we are. Everyone grab your tissues for Edie Rudder Wadsworth talk. Y'all, we're going to stream the hell out of this. More welcome kits. You asked, and we are so happy we can make it happen. The previous welcome kit designs. This is Jessica Garvin. This is the lady who told Melissa Truitt that she was a disgrace to network marketing. Okay, Zoom call. I missed this one. I think this must have been the one that we were watching. Oh wait, there's another one. Cancel. They must have not loaded it. Kona tracker. Advice for brand partner looking to make impact this year with Young Living, steps to grow. I think there are 5 of these questions in the last 10 minutes. Lots of new brand partners starting and lots ready to start 2023 with a new mindset. My advice is keep it simple. Stop overcomplicating everything. This is a business you get paid on. I've had 9 million people tell me I must watch White Lotus and must try their newest Starbucks drink, or must try potatoes on my feet for an illness, or I must try the best Mexican place nearby, etc., 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 with zero hesitation, only excitement and enthusiasm because you know I'll like it. This is the same thing in all caps. Talk about what you love. Tell the people who you know will also love it. Share your link on social. Use the products and you'll have stories to tell because they work. When I'm with friends, they pull out an oil and use it, then just hand it to me to use too. I fell in love with Essential Zymes and Super Bee because I was at dinners and lunches with oil friends and they took their supplements and handed them to me to take. When you come to my house, you see my diffusers going and wash your hands with Thieves hand soap. There's Ningxia in my fridge and I offer it to you. Social media is great, yeah, but it is changing. People spend way too much time, in my opinion, trying to grow their following to then grow their business. Unless you're making reels 24/7 or doing giveaways and follow chains or creating a specific niche to grow, you probably aren't seeing a ton of new growth on Instagram. What? I don't name call, but this is idiotic recommendations. This is so dumb. Oh my God. Treat the followers you have the best you can. That's good advice. Share the things that you're passionate about. Give solid content that goes beyond oils. Then, hell yes, teach about oils. There's this major misconception that if you have a large Instagram following, you're instantly successful. And that is not true. You still have to do the work and be consistent, whether it's 100 or 1,000 or 1,000,000 followers. And you better get yourself into the real world because this is where life is. People are craving real life connections. Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm not in Young Living anymore. Dreaming with diamonds. I missed this one. Oh, there's the recording. There's all right. I'll put these all these links in your in the Young Living channel. Oh my gosh, turn it off. Hey Lynn. Who is this again? Jessica Garvin. She is a Royal Crown Diamond with Young Living. She also has other Royal Crown Diamonds underneath her. Brooke Christian is one. Her husband Kevin's about to be a Royal Crown Diamond as well. So she has a lot of Royal Crown Diamonds. She's getting a lot of more. She's under Logan Randazzo, and who's also, I think Lauren Graham is either on Logan Randazzo. And I don't know. I have the layout I made at one point and I don't know what I did with it. Stacked. Oh my gosh, we have to show you this. Oh, look, stacked into benefits and responsibilities. You know what we're not supposed to call it? Stacking. This is from 2018. This is so not compliant. Look at that. What the hell? What to do when you are stacked into. Look at this. Look at that. Basically deceive people, lure them in, and then try to sell to them. However, most of them are not content creators and have no idea how to lure the people in. Yup. You know, Young Living literally said for us to not call it stacking. We're supposed to call it strategic placement. Why am I the only one that remembers this stuff? And why, like, they don't give a cursey word incoming. They don't give a shit about following the rules. And, you know, that's just how I feel. First things first, the enroller should always be the first one sending a welcome email plus happy mail. Then you should send an email they should send an email introducing you to the new member they have placed on your team. It is my rule of thumb that the new sponsor wait until they have been introduced by the enroller to this new member before reaching out, just so the new member does not get confused. The enroller should send an email saying something along the lines of, I would like to introduce you to blank, who is another incredible leader in our...
Sorry, I need to change the voice to get in the right mindset. The enroller should send an email saying something along the lines of, I would like to introduce you to blank, who is another incredible leader in our community and will be an additional point of contact should you need anything. Don't be afraid to reach out to either of us at any time. Sponsors should then reply all, introduce themselves, let them know they are in good hands, offer phone number or Instagram handle if they choose, etc. Within the first 2 weeks, both the sponsor and enroller should follow up, check in, see if they have questions, offer up diffuser blend ideas or links to resources. Sponsor should double check that the new member has gotten into all Facebook posts. Tag them in a few resources just for good measure. Winky face. Sponsor should then go ahead and plan to email them or check on moving forward every few weeks. Include them in team emails, happy mail that they might send, tagging in Facebook posts. Anything to overall keep them engaged, learning, and feeling cared for. Enrollers should always be doing this, but in order for sponsors to truly take the reins of their own team, it is crucial that they do this as well. #LoveBomb. Oh wait, it doesn't say that. If that new member expresses interest in the business, both the sponsor and enroller should make sure they are plugged in, tag them in mentorship, answer questions as needed. It is also important to message that this is a business of freedom. So while we do want to provide our members with great customer service, it is so important to equip them to find answers themselves. Point them to posts in the group. Send them resources, not just answers. Remind them about the search bar, etc., so that you don't feel like someone's personal oils lady. That is not good for you, nor is it a good thing to duplicate as we grow. Highest quality of customer care and education equals repeat customers equals product lovers equals product sharers equals growth. What?
What the flippity flop? Why is this not? It's a pyramid. I'm just kidding. She makes cute graphics. That's not really super helpful for colorblind people, but they don't care. Brand partner December hub. Why is this repeating everywhere? Make that money, honey. Wow. All right. I'll send all these links to Kira's channel. Flippity flop. Hun posts are so much more palatable in baby snark voice. Don't you mean love on, as they say? Lols, so many buzzwords. Yep. They didn't sign up under them. And I will tell you, being placed under someone that you didn't sign up with is it blew up in my situation. Because I would have never chosen to be placed under the person I got placed under. And that's not trying to be mean to that person. Our personalities did not mesh at all. And also, even if our personalities didn't mesh, at least respect my boundaries. When I say I didn't want to sell to people and I didn't want to recruit people, listen, it's not just waiting until I get so beaten down that I finally say yes. That's not a strategy. That's disrespectful. That's not respecting people's boundaries. I have to make my Young Living video at some point. I'm so scared to do it. And yet they're making a cut on all their sales and enrollment, but they should discover everything themselves on Facebook. Yep, great point, MF. Great point. Well, I'm trying to keep these relatively short. I kind of missed the mark by 30 minutes in this case. I'm going to go ahead. People are allowed to have boundaries. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm still going to do like long streams in the future. I just am trying to add a range of shorter streams. I know I messed up on the audio on one of Jesse Lee Ward's things. I've since fixed that. I think the audio was okay today. And hopefully I'll get better as the year goes on. So that's the no just means not right now mentality, unfortunately. Yeah, it's also very painful, especially if it's difficult to communicate. Like for me, it's hard to communicate in a clear, concise way in general. It's a lot of work. And also for not liking confrontation, to confront someone and then that person continually come back over and over and over and over again, you get to the boiling point of this is incredibly painful to keep telling you no. And then to go to your upline and say, look, I've already established this boundary. And then to have your upline say, oh, well, you're just not hearing her heart. What? I'm not hearing her heart? Excuse me. I have a boundary that I said do not cross, and you crossed it. If she crossed it, and now you're taking her side that I'm not being empathetic enough to her because she makes money off of the people I recruit. No thanks. No thanks. No thank you. No freaking thank you. It's a whole thing. Thank you, Lift Panic. Oh, Kira. I love your long lives. I listen while I clean stuff and I can always pause and come back. Oh, thank you, Ellen. I really appreciate that. I really am trying to do better about having not a ton of pauses, not a ton of technical difficulties, intro videos. It's been a process. I really love talking to everybody in the live chat. You are incredible. And Replay Crew, thank you so much for your support and leaving comments. I'm trying to do better about making sure I respond to all of them. And it always surprises me that people even want to watch my videos or hang out on the live. So the fact that we all get to watch and react and process through this multi-level marketing bog together is really great for me, at least. So I like the long late night live crew ones, but I get shorter ones on stuff like this for sure. So I am going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna try to do a live tonight, potentially for the late night live crew. And really quickly, I know I'm like 3 minutes ago, I was like, we're done. Okay. If you have a Zoom call that you want me to sneak into, I have a campsite bio on Instagram where you can submit links and documents and videos. That goes to my Google Drive and it alerts me when people submit stuff. That's the best way to send me something. Sometimes I don't see the messages on Instagram. Even though I have a small Instagram, I get a lot of messages, which is an odd thing to say, but if you have something you want me to sneak into, I love doing that. You can submit it through my campsite bio on Instagram, and I'll try to link it. I'll try to put that link in update my description stuff too. So hope you'll have a great Sunday or whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you on the next live stream. Oh wait. Okay. Bye.